2. He also gained another 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he had received 5 talents, came and brought over 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. And he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not owned, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Okay. So, y'all, as many of you know, we already read that earlier tonight, but I just wanted to tell you that story has a moral. That story isn't just about giving of alms or giving of tithe. It's about giving in general. You do it. If you do it, you get blessed. If you do it, you don't. If you don't do it, you don't get blessed. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to start out with what the first type of giving you're supposed to do. Can anybody tell me what the first thing you do out of your money? Trey?
Tithes.
Okay, there you go. And tithe is, in the dictionary, tithe is put down as a tenth of one's annual income. That's 10% of anything you make, or any type of annual income you make. If you make $100 in a week, you give $10 that week off that. If you make $1,000 in a month, give that $100 off that month. And tithing, people don't understand, tithing is like a test when it comes to God. If you don't give your tithes, if you fail the test and don't give your tithes, God knows you're not going to give anything else in your life. You're not going to give your worship, you're not going to give your praise, you're not going to give your life if you won't give your money. And everybody, I've failed the test before. I mean, I can tell you the truth. I've seen both sides, but I've seen failing the test and not failing it. And I'm going to talk about, they said, the first fruits of tithing. Proverbs 3:9.
I got this. Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase.
Okay, so the key word in that verse is first fruits. That's the first thing you do when you get your money. The second that money touches your hand, you roll up whatever you have as far as tithing. You stick it in a place where you're not going to spend it, and the second you step in a church house, you give that tithing. If you don't give your tithing, I don't believe none of your other giving is going to work. Like, you can go out and feed 10 homeless people on the street, but if you don't give your tithe before you feed those 10 homeless people, I don't believe you're going to get a blessing off of that, because you haven't done what you're supposed to do first. And I'm going to talk a little bit too now. That brings me to giving alms. That is, can somebody tell me what giving alms, when you're supposed to do that?
Oh, this is